I'm out here getting my stamina back. As you seen in the last video, I patched the roof. It's holding good. In the video before that, I was talking about we're going to have to find some ways to supplement our hog feed. And with all this rain we've been having, we have these succulents that are growing up, and these are actually non-poisonous. You can humans can eat them. You can eat them, pick the leaves off of them. I wouldn't eat the stems. The leaves are not bitter, but the stems can be. And these have got a lot of nutrients in them and a lot of substance. So I'm picking it, putting it in this bucket, and I'm feeding it to the pigs. I just recently started letting the chickens out. They'll go back to roost. I have to watch. We do have hawks, but I ain't letting them out unless I'm out here. And like I said, I'm just trying to get my stamina back, walking around, picking stuff, and I'm feeling really well, feeling really good. So, you know, a bucket of this smashed down, and I'm getting other grasses too, but these succulents make for really good hog feed. They like greens. So, pick that. I'm gonna pick a bucket full and some of this orchard grass and feed it to the pigs and supplement our feed. So here's a whole bucket of those succulents, and they're just going to dry up if I don't pick them. And like I said, I'm just trying to get my stamina back out here walking around, so I might as well supplement the hog feed. This is B1 feeding. This is a 5-gallon bucket. It's pretty heavy vegetation, and it'd be enough for these pigs for one feeding. So I'm gonna feed it to them, and I've got to get this pen cut in half so they have a bigger area and they won't be in the mud so bad. I dug a post hole right here. This fence is kind of weak. The T-posts weren't driven in the ground as much as I would have liked. There's a boy over there, pig. He's always hungry. He's a ferocious eater. So I'm putting this post in. Get back to what I was saying. This fence is kind of flimsy. I'm putting a post in right here to attach the fence to and kind of stiffen it up. It took me about 45 minutes to dig that post hole. I had to take my time. But I'm going to attach the fence, probably staple it to it, and I'm going to continue putting stays in this fence. Just piddling, taking my time, taking a lot of breaks, just trying to get my stamina back. I think by next week I should be able to go back to work and just get back into the swing of things, but it's just going to take some time. But just piddling today. So I'm gonna get this post done. I'm gonna feed these pigs and maybe cut a few stays with loppers and put a few more stays in this fence. You can see the pigs over there eating those succulents. I'm not sure what they're called. They only grow up when it rains, but they're enjoying it. All right, I got my post set, and I will tell you, these posts are pretty hard. I'm gonna staple to it. I've got to run about 4 more strands of wire on here, but all my stuff is over at the job site where I was doing a project for a guy. And haven't brought it home. This post is in the ground about 2 feet, so it's a little bit loose. I don't have my tamping rod here, but it'll set up once the ground tightens back up. It'll help sturdy this fence up anyway. Keep it from moving so much. I may go back around there and tamp it with something more solid. So that kind of tighten that fence up and will help support the other wires I put on there. Chickens are enjoying their free range, eating under the trees, eating bugs. So I ran the chainsaw a little bit. I don't know if you guys remember this tree here. It's right over here by Boomer. I'm starting with the trees. I've done a few of these trees around here like this. I cut stays off of them. We don't have any straight limbs on our trees, but they will make stays for the corral, and I have trimmed this tree and even took the loppers and trimmed a lot of the low line limbs off. I think this limb here will be all right. This will help these trees grow. This water that we are getting, they're going to use it, and it's just a lot of growth on there that really don't need to be on there. There's some limbs on this tree here and that one there. Probably won't do it today. Like I said, I'm already wore out. Maybe this afternoon I might take and tie up some of these on the fence. I'm gonna go get I'm gonna bring that truck around and load them up, take them down to the corral, and I'm gonna take a break until this afternoon. I can kind of sit on a bucket and tie these up in the fence, but I've done about all I can do. Right now, I am gonna load these up and drop them off, and then just go get me something to eat. Go get me a sandwich. But feeling a lot better. I've got a lot more stamina. Just taking it easy. Not getting in a hurry. When I feel tired, I stop. But let me take and show you some of these limbs here on this tree. You can see how it's all spread out. And what we really want is the trees to grow up. So I'll come in here and with some loppers and lop some of this back until I can see what'll make a stay and what won't. And I'll cut it off with a chainsaw and make a stay for the fence. And the tree will be a lot happier, a lot healthier. Like that limb there, it'll make a stay. Not a very long stay, but it will make a stay. And cut some of these others off and they'll make stays. Just work slow and get my stamina back. I've got to get back to work. We've got to get money coming in. Working day work. You know, helping other homesteaders, doing off-grid consultations, that sort of thing. I've got to be able to work and pay the bills. And rest up until maybe, 4 or 5 o'clock. Start putting some of these stays in the fence. Chickens are still out enjoying their free ranging. The white hens over there. Booed, he don't seem to bother them too much. 2 trees I trimmed out today. Took me almost 4 hours. Normally wouldn't take me more than an hour, but it's going slow. Got a lot of stays out of this tree. And believe it or not, got quite a few stays out of this tree over here. Big old prickly pear cactus. right here at the base of this one. Used a pitchfork and cleaned up around it. This tree's gonna look real nice. It's gonna grow up real good and straight and tall. Now we can see all the way through. I'm hoping to get a wood chipper to chip this and turn it into wood chips that we can put on walkways and stuff like that. We just got a lot of sand, but all in due time. I've got a few stays back there that I remembered I had cut and laid back. Brought them over the fence. Here's all the stays from today. I've got a machete. I'll trim up what I can. I think I'm just going to unload them tonight. I don't think I'm going to put any up. Really like the stay fence. It's kind of old-timey. I've always liked it. I'm going to put 4 more strands of wire so some of my stays don't have to go all the way to the top, because this front side here is going to be for sheep. Slow but sure, I'll get it done. I'm going to get these unloaded and call it good for the day and go cook some pork chops. Alright guys, I got them all unloaded. My battery conveniently died about the time I started to unload them. I was going to show you. I took a machete and kind of cleaned up some of the limbs, but this is all the stays I got today from trimming those trees. None of them are real pretty. I may put another post over here, and then I may get another steel post and drive in these holes. Maybe just get some more steel posts. I've got a couple that I could just drive in, and I may do that just to kind of sturdy it up a little bit more. I got them all laid out here for where they're going to go, and then I've got some of them scattered around. Some of these bigger ones that are short, I may use them for something else, cross members or something. Save them back. Like this one here is long enough I could actually dig a hole, put it in the ground a little bit. I may do that. I've got some small areas that need to be filled, even though if I put more wire. But all in all, I think I had a good day. It's not a whole lot. I didn't get a whole lot done, but what I did get done, I feel good about, and that's what counts. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna go cook some pork chops. There's always tomorrow. I can work on this a little bit. Thank y'all for all your prayers, your well wishes. We're on the mend. Things are getting better every day, getting stronger. Remember, pray hard, stay strong, ride on.